In 1993, Asics skipped straight from the Gel Lyte 3 to the Gel Lyte 5, introducing a stylish runner cushioned with their famous gel technology. The silhouette re-emerged in 2013 and has seen steady releases since then, such as this bold, soft gray and hyacinth violet pair. Let's take a look. Hey guys, what is up? Reese here, and I'm back at you with another shoe review. What we're looking at today is the Asics Gel Lyte 5 in a soft gray and hyacinth violet colorway. These released sometime in late spring or early summer 2015 and retailed for $110. I was actually able to get these for $60 though, which is a big reason why I picked them up, and I'm really happy with them for the price. I've never owned a pair of Asics. Well, I guess technically that's not true. I'm pretty sure I remember rocking Asics to gym class back in like middle school. But other than that, I've never really had a pair of Asics in my collection. And this was one pair that for whatever reason, the first time I saw them, I just remember them standing out a lot to me. It's not a super common color combination, and it's not like I wear these colors a lot, but I thought the way the orange and the purple went together with the gray then was just a great color combination, and I really liked these from the get-go. I remember seeing an article on Sneaker News back in like April, and I really liked them, but there were other shoes that I was more concerned about picking up at the time, so I just kind of waited. You know, I saw them in multiple retailers, and I was just like, maybe if they go on sale, I'll consider them. And finally, I saw them for around $80, and then with a coupon, was able to get them down to $60, and I've got to say, I'm really, really happy with them. Quality, you know, is nice for kind of like a retro runner. It's very on par, maybe even a little bit better than what you see with like some of those vintage Reebok runners. For me, it's about on par quality-wise with some of the Nike stuff that I have, you know, nothing to complain about there. This model is one that's kind of become, at least for me, as someone who doesn't know a lot about Asics, kind of synonymous with the brand. You know, it's something that I've heard about a lot, and when I think of Asics, this is one of the first models that I think of. And so I was actually surprised to find out when I was researching for this video that they didn't reintroduce this silhouette until 2013. They originally came out in 1993, and so they basically had like a 20-year spell in there after the initial run, of course, where they didn't re-release them. And so they brought them back in like, I think October of 2013, so they've only been around again for about 2 years, but they've really made the most of that time. They've had a ton of colorways. You can find so many just general release colorways, ranging from like monochromatic all the way to some bolder color combinations like this pair. You've had collaborations. You've had a lot of things that have really helped to build the interest in this particular silhouette. And it's one that I think works well. It's, you know, it's a fairly simple retro runner. It doesn't look crazy. It doesn't look super flashy. It kind of has that vintage vibe a little bit, but it's one that's well executed. And because of Asics gel cushioning, it's actually a pair that's also extremely comfortable. I was shocked, you know, I've only tried them on for like the on-foot section, some of the other just like quick sections of this video, and just to like get a feel for them, but I was amazed every time I took a step, like, wow, I just didn't expect it from looking at this. You know, that's one thing I look at some of my retro Reebok runners. I'm always like not disappointed, but a little bit underwhelmed about the comfort with them, and with this pair, I'm absolutely overwhelmed just by how pleasant they actually are to walk in compared to what I was expecting. So with all that rambling about comfort out of the way, let's dive into a close-up view, and I'll go through the colors, materials, and everything going on with this shoe. Here we go with a close-up view of the Asics Gel Lyte 5 in soft gray and hyacinth violet. Starting up here at the toe box, you've got a mix of two main materials. Up kind of at the top, you've got a ballistic mesh, and then wrapping around the toe, you've got a short-haired suede. Both of these coming at you right here in that soft gray. Moving to the middle of the shoe, you've got a repeat of those materials. So you've got the suede up here running along the eyelets, and then you've got ballistic mesh here behind the logo and branding. Although this time, those materials are hit with that hyacinth violet color. For the logo itself, you've got like a dark pink and then that's on top of a layer of orange, so you've got kind of like an orange border around it. And this pink material is actually 3M, so you know when you take a picture it'll kind of light up and flash. On the inside of the shoe, you've got the same deal, except instead of dark pink, you've got like a metallic silver, also 3M. I kind of wish they'd done this on both sides, honestly. They didn't really need to throw in another bright color with that pink. I don't think it looks bad, I just think it would look better with this, but like I said, not too butthurt about that. Here back on the outside, you've got that Gel Lyte 5 branding right here in orange. The tongue is like a stretchy nylon material. When I say stretchy, I mean like this is extremely stretchy. It makes for a really comfortable fit when you slip these on. You've got orange Asics branding up there on the violet tongue. You've also got violet laces with Asics branding in orange right there on the lace tips. You've got more of this stretchy nylon material making up the lining. This time it's an orange. You've got a white insole with orange Asics branding again, and then you've got purple and orange shapes and patterns going on for the rest of the insole. Now looking at the heel of the shoe, you've got our two main materials. Once again, down at the bottom, you've got that ballistic mesh, and then up top, you've got that suede, and both of those are in that soft gray color again. You've got Asics branding in purple. You've got more purple up here and some of that nylon material. And then one interesting thing is you've got a little bit of leather right here. It's actually the only leather we see on the shoe. It's like this synthetic leather going on right there. And as you can see, it's orange, but it's totally different from the orange on the rest of the shoe. It's the only place we see that color. Not sure why that is. It doesn't look bad. It's just kind of goofy that it's hanging out there. Looking now at the midsole. So the Gel Lyte 5 features Asics gel cushioning, which is basically like their version of, you know, encapsulated Nike Air. So it's obviously it's not visible like, you know, like Air Max, but so you've got like basically a gel pod, I believe inside the heel. And then you've got also your foams making up the actual like midsole. And so you've got kind of like two densities. You've got one density you can see in this orange color back here at the heel, wrapping down a little bit further here on the inside of the shoe, and then the main part of the midsole is this white material. You can see some compression lines right there, and then Asics branding right there in white. Flipping to the outsole, you've got three sections. You've got your violet, you got white with Asics branding again, and then you've got orange, and that about wraps it up for this pair. Like I said, this is my first pair of Asics. I'm really glad to have them. I think this is definitely, as far as I know, it's my favorite Asics model, although I'm not super well versed. I know I like them more than the Gel Lyte 3, just because those look a little clunky and have kind of like they look like an older model, and these definitely have like a retro vibe, but still fit in very well with style today. But definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite Asics model is. I'd love to learn more about Asics, learn what people really enjoy from the brand. You know, whether it's because they have cool colorways, they just look good, they're comfortable, whatever. Let me know that below. Also, let me know what you think of this colorway. Let me know if you've picked up a pair of the Gel Lyte 5s recently, got a good deal on them, anything like that. I always love to hear that. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the content and want to see more as I continue to pump out sneaker reviews. And just thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.